immigration, family-based immigration law. When I say family-based immigration law, is for example, if you have a spouse that you want to bring to the U.S. As a U.S. citizen, if you are a U.S. citizen, we can help with that. If you have a parent that you want to bring to the U.S., if you are a U.S. citizen, we can help with that. If you have a fiance, if you have a son, if you have a daughter, we can help with that. Or if your relative or someone you know is in immigration custody and they need to get bond, we can help with that. So those are the areas we cover: family-based immigration, deportation, and asylum.
Wonderful. So thank you so much for being on the program today. My name is Linda. Of course, my program is entitled Staying Positive with Linda, and it's such a great pleasure to have you on this program.
Thank you, Pastor Linda.
Thank you very much for being here. It's a great honor. I've heard so much about Adela, your law firm in Phoenix, Arizona. So what is that thing that brings everybody to you? Because you are very popular. And in fact, almost all the immigrants that I've come across have, you've touched most of them. And I would love to know what makes you so special.
You just touch on it. People touching on people's lives.
Okay.
Touching on people's lives positively.
And your motto says we focus on one client at a time.
That's exactly right.
I love that.
Yeah. So somebody walks into my office, they meet with me.
Yes.
They don't meet with an associate, they don't meet with a paralegal, they meet with me after the intake is done. I go over the person's case. I decide I evaluate whether or not the person has a pathway or has any legal recourse or has any opportunity to get a benefit. And I don't sugarcoat, and I tell them what it is. I tell them whether or not they are eligible for something. So that's something that I do, and I cherish it, and I love it. And I enjoy it.
What is one of those problems that you've had in the past about, especially Nigerians who are trying to come to the States and the processes that they want to avoid? So how can we help them? Because we have to stay positive on this program.
Of course.
So give us the positive views and advice on what we can do with them.
Well, when it comes to Nigerians or Africans generally applying for visas or immigrant visas in Nigeria or in Africa, I have noticed that the U.S. consulate or the U.S. embassy, the treatment is that Africans or Nigerians get from the U.S. consulate is different from the treatment, say, that Europeans get. I mean, this is something that I know because I've experienced it. And part of it I know is deservingly. So when I say that, because at times you have people presenting false documents or fake documents. So that engenders strict scrutiny from the embassy. But having said that too, you have people that are genuinely qualified or eligible for a benefit, and they have to go through several hoops or hurdles in order to get that benefit. That is what hurts me. That is something I have a distaste or I don't have any happiness about. So if you have a Nigerian or an African that wants to apply for something, what I just tell them is just apply the normal way. If somebody's telling you, oh, I can pay this person to do that, don't believe it. Nobody can pay someone at the U.S. Embassy to get your visa. It's just false.
We've heard so many rumors about that, where some people just claim that they go to the American consulate and they give out a little bit of this and that in order to come in. That's usually not the case.
No, that's not the case. That's completely false. Because the U.S. is a country of laws.
Yes, we must obey the law.
Yeah, we have to follow the rule of law. You cannot go to the end and pay somebody. That's illegal. It's illegal. Get you in trouble and get the person. As a matter of fact, they even warn people. They warn them to avoid soliciting or giving people money to get or bribes to get visas or benefits from the consulate.
Are there any new programs coming up to help Nigerians, Liberians, Ivorians, and Ghanaians, or other African countries to migrate to the United States?
I'm glad you said that. As a matter of fact, there's something called diversity visa.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that started, I believe, I want to say early October. I want to say October 4th, and it's going to end early November. But it is applicable to only countries that have not sent a certain number of immigrants to the U.S. Nigeria doesn't qualify anymore because we have a lot of Nigerians or immigrants, Nigerian immigrants in the U.S. So there's still some African countries. I believe Ghana is one of them. I believe Togo is one of them. I believe Cameroon and Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast is still one of them. I don't remember all the names, but yeah, I know there's still some. That's a program for sure that Africans can apply for to come here legally.
Does it mean Nigeria has outstayed its welcome mat?
I wouldn't call it outstayed. I would just say we have produced, we've produced more immigrants than other African countries. And it's a good thing because you have a lot of Nigerians here are very educated. You have them as engineers, doctors.
Yes,
lawyers,
CNN said Nigeria has the most elitist group in the United States. Isn't that totally amazing?
Yeah, absolutely.
So do you agree with that?
I wouldn't use the word elitist. I would use the most educated
in the United States. Yes, I love that.
Absolutely.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it is nice. And if you line up 10 Africans, I bet you 5 or 6 of those Africans are from Nigeria.
Oh wow, Nigerians are doing good then. Congratulations.
Yeah,
I love a little bit of good news. So the next question is about how many people are Nigerians? I mean, how many immigrants? What's the population of Nigerians in the state of Arizona?
Honestly, I don't know.
Let's have a rough guess.
If I want to make a rough guess, I would say probably maybe close to maybe 10 to 20,000, if at that. Compared to like Houston, compared to Chicago, compared to New York. And I come across Nigerians, often. I mean, especially when you go to Nigerian grocery stores, or Nigerian parties. But there is a fair amount of Nigerians in Arizona for sure, and I think part of it is also because of the weather.
Yes, it's always bright and sunny here, and we're always positive right here and staying positive with Linda. I really thank you for this wonderful chat that we're having. And is there any kind of message that you really would like Nigerians? You help a lot of Nigerians more than any other ethnic group, right?
Well, I have a diverse group. I have Nigerians. I have clients from Iraq, from Syria, from Morocco, from Egypt. So, but I have a fair share of Nigerians, and part of it I think is a comfort level.
Yes.
Think about it. It's like if I am in another country and I am looking for a lawyer. And I hear this person is a Nigerian, and I go to that person's office, and we start speaking in Pidgin English or in Yoruba or in Igbo. People feel comfortable with that. They're like, you know what? I think because I can understand what it is you're saying.
You're from my crib, my home, so you're from my hood, that kind of thing. I love that. It heightens the comfort level. So, congeniality, hospitality, and perhaps sometimes you might have some color knot in your office.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I have full of nuts, and I have I could order beef pies,
chin chin, yes, and the puff as well.
Exactly, Nigerians,
very good. So for Nigerians and other African countries, if you like genuine hospitality and you want to be treated the right way, come to Adelia Law Firm in Phoenix, Arizona, and where you will get first-class treatment and as well as proper legal procedure in how you can do things in the United States, how you can visit, and of course, you're requested to go back as well, not just to visit and just stay. You have to follow the legal procedure, and that's how we do it the positive way in the state of Arizona. And I thank you for joining Staying Positive with Linda.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.